again, we continue to follow that breaking news out of Iowa tonight, where again 1,700 precincts around the state, and only 62% of those precincts are now reporting those results from last night.
That's right. We're hearing now from the Democratic Party there. We're told that there was a technical issue again with that new app, and that impacted the timely collection and also the reporting from those caucus sites around the state.
Now, that problem Democrats are referring to as a coding issue, as you can imagine, is frustrating caucus workers as well as the presidential campaigns and, of course, the candidates themselves.
Although some of the Democratic candidates, including Bernie Sanders and Pete Buttigieg, gave victory-like speeches before they left Iowa, and then they headed east to New Hampshire.
And this morning he spoke to supporters in New Hampshire after last night's conversation with the candidates.
Now, the hope that propelled me into this campaign is vindicated every day. It was vindicated in a big way last night when we had a chance to quiet those questions of whether we belonged in this effort in the first place.
That was Pete Buttigieg declaring victory there last night. Now, we've got team coverage for you tonight as well. Our own Mary Mills takes a close look at the importance of these caucuses.
But first, let's check in with our Alan Carter. He has been covering Pete Buttigieg's campaign since he arrived in Iowa over the weekend. Alan.
Well, as an outsider, witnessing the caucuses in Iowa was interesting, to say the least. Honestly, I've never seen anything like it.
And bring it to their table.
It was frantic and a different way of civic participation, where people vote out in the open and declare their support for a candidate. There was counting and recounting.
139 and Dick is 140. Okay. All right.
With people switching sides in the middle of it.
Be cool. Get over here.
Who were you with the first time?
Yang.
Okay, where are you going now?
Pete.
It was fun. And maybe all of that is the problem Iowa is looking at today. Because numbers were drastically delayed, candidates leaving the state for the next primary without any clear picture of what happened last night. Democratic officials are calling it a technology issue and are taking offense to anyone calling the system a failure and embarrassment.
I think we can label this an issue with, working out the kinks of using technology to report, but the actual running of the caucus in every precinct was run the exact same way that it should have been run, and that it has kind of always been run.
Well, I can tell you Iowans are not keen on the idea of moving away from their caucuses, as there are calls now to do a more traditional primary. There are 2 more states in the U.S. that do hold caucuses, including Nevada, later this month. Reporting in Iowa, Alan Carter, Channel 13, Eyewitness News.